All children and young people are entitled to a well-planned package of education and learning. Everyone in the classroom should have their needs taken into account. This is known as quality first teaching. In this film, Gloucestershire's graduated pathway and support plans such as My Plan and My Plan Plus are explained. No matter what type of plan you may need, it should include your views, be reviewed regularly, and should be able to change depending on your needs, goals, and ideas. Most importantly, your voice should be heard. These are your plans, they're all about you.
For those who say he'd need a bit more support but don't need like the full extensive package that is the HCP, then something like a My Plan or a My Plan Plus would be a much more suitable option, as that little bit extra push of support, as I call it, would be enough to develop at the same pace.
I think they need to be in place when someone has additional needs, whether that's medical or not, and they need some sort of specific intervention in place for them. So, for example, they might need notes being taken for them, or they might need printouts.
I have a key work I can go to sometimes if I need any help with anything. Sometimes they help me read something what I can't read, or explains the work or I'm trying to do better.
I think it can provide some clarity on what's needed for both themselves and the teachers or teaching assistants and pretty much everybody in the school. So it can tell what they need and can identify not only their strengths but their weaknesses and how those weaknesses can be turned into strengths. Then go up to a My Plan Plus, so that will have the assessment involved. It's essentially just an extra piece of paper looking at really what more should be done for them and what's needed. I think that meetings need to be had between the SENCO advisor and the student, maybe also parents or guardians involved too, and teachers if they feel like the student has more potential but there aren't means in place for them to help reach that. So I think meetings and also maybe assessing in the classroom how the student is acting.
So I'll get called in to a meeting and then we'll go through the plan and I get set new goals to try and reach. And then just if anything needs changing, it'll be changed. If anything needs taken off, it will be taken off.
Make sure you're involved, and although it may be difficult, and although sometimes you might think that, you can't handle this, that's okay to have a parent or guardian or a teacher or anybody else speak on your behalf, but make sure that you are involved to an extent at least.
Try and speak up, because if you speak up, then you can get help and be helped.